village called Ditchwater. Why it's fair, I'm not sure. What I know is that quest book, yes. Find writing mobs in Edward City. I can hear, there they are. Goodbye. There's another. And there's another. Ah, there's a fourth strike group. You know, the story of writing mobs, of strikes.
Away from Edvard, we're on board. Only we've no ship to get on board of.
Is of great importance. This is a important story you should hear if you don't know. In the industrialization, there were people who worked, and when they got ill, they lost their jobs. They had no rights. If you couldn't work, nobody would employ you and you would get thrown out of your job. There were no insurances, no worker rights. It was just money. And whole families lived in the dirt right next to all those buildings. Children didn't get any education. There was just nothing. The children needed to work very early on to survive. They went into the mines. They went into those buildings where smoke rises. They got sick. Eventually they died. There was no healthcare system. It took generations. In Europe, of course. But eventually, they won. The people, common people. Insurances, healthcare, not getting kicked out of a job because you could fall ill. All of that was an achievement that took many lives, many innocent, many people who worked themselves to death for nothing. Just greed of those who ran the company. They protested, they rioted, and eventually they won. This is a story we should remember. This is also a reason why a healthcare system is so important. So everyone, if he gets into an accident or just falls ill, or maybe it's just bad luck, has a future. Because it's darn expensive. I would like higher quality. Yes, thank you. Darn expensive to stay alive if people have to look for you or after you. This is very important. Alright. Your cousin is wondering.
If you pick me, you may have my boat. It's my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
Oh. A newspaper editor offering his ship. Oh, sir. That is more than decent.
When will you show your family some gratitude?
My good sir, you are most welcome in our dear island. Ah, we have a ship, my friends, and we need schnapps.
Really, entirely marvelous to meet you. And that we may show truth, or anything, actually, in my our broadsheet.
Mermaids. Hers.
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry, that old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
Alrighty. A large debt.
As to the debt, my hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
Maybe Edvard will try to prevent us owning a shipyard, but for now, let's at least house those workers.
Yes, my lady.
Hurry, damn you!
We can discover what's out there. Archibald. Archibald. This looks rather pleasing. What are they doing there? They almost look like military. Well, marine soldiers. I like the attention to detail. What do we have here? A small dock. Even the stairs up. The attention to detail is beautiful. Even the crates below the roof. And in these vessels, people earlier catched fish. This is very beautiful. I enjoy this view very much. There is even a ship docked with some sort of, maybe it's metal or clay, some mineral. Oh, woozy. Oh, is this wine? So Archibald, your stash of goods. More and more. Alcohol to... yeah, come on. Alcohol to the rescue. Horses. Even one drinking. I mean, seriously, this attention to detail. It is dashing. and beautiful. It's just a shame that we can't build these islands ourselves, leveling an area going into height. That would be beautiful. Maybe in another Anno, or maybe the game is finished, they release an editor. Maybe, I don't know. Oh! Oh, really? There is even a woman overlooking... Oh, she's looking at our island. Hello. Well, she's looking in the direction where you haven't built yet. Alright, that's enough. Please go to the north. There is an island there. Alright, we have to upgrade to worker residence. Ah.
You reached a new milestone.
Yes. Very nice. Age of industrialization. The age I just told you all about.
With several passionate young reporters enlisted, our publishing house is already well underway.
Workers can handle stubborn debris on ditchwater. If it's to be the center of our new enterprise, it needs to be immaculate.
That fish pie smells good.
Our dream of a shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
Yes, that is true. And we're clearing the abandoned smeltery. I see where this is leading to. What is here? So Archibald Blake is the Queen representative. He always has interesting items and goods for
the
sale.
bright young sapling.
Ah, this trader will buy anything you have to offer. That's very nice. A new island. A very small island. Coal, zinc.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Nothing more. Okay. Each production building requires a specific type of workforce. We should always house enough of each workforce to keep our industries running. That's straightforward. So if we upgrade, we're going to need a few more houses to sustain our previous workforce.
Our editorial section is sure to grow along with your city. We are fine-tuning the first issue as we speak.
Oh, a newspaper. The force power in
You
a modern
have
state.
father's fortitude. These people will follow you as they once followed him.
We still
You
need
reached
more
a new milestone.
schnapps. Alright, we can do that.
You will not spoil my plans with your tardiness.
Once we're done, we can relax and
We will move this building right here. Whoopsie! What? Fire brigade? Mobilize at once.
Whole place has gone up.
Burning! No! Why? What did you do? Please don't burn. Guys? Oh my. Oh, there is another water bellow? I mean, it's one of the old pumping style water wagons. Oh my. Well, they'll get to do. Certainly. Okay. So... too many transports. We could build another one. But we'll need to go for bricks anyway, so we're going to expand north. $1,000 coins plus 50 something.
Eldest, you outdo yourself.
Oh my. Oh my. Yes, everything's under control, very good. And we can build... I'm not sure what we should build. I'm probably going for some more workers. Okay, that's about it. And special ornaments. This is 1 million pioneers. This is beautiful. Agricultural monuments. Small scale. Crown. That's interesting. Lock part. This is cool. Clothesline. This is beautiful. Okay. So first, sausage. Interest. Ah, okay. Well, no, we need bricks. So we're going to build a clay pit and a brick factory. Okay, so clay pit produces 1 clay every 30 seconds. So if one brick factory can only create 1 brick every minute, we need 2 brick factories per clay pit. It's rather straightforward. 1 and 1. But we're only going to build 1 at a time, so we're not going to sabotage our income, because it's already, well, not that much. This is beautiful. What is that?
Know that any assistance may influence Her Majesty's sphere.
Believe it or not, I used to have something of a wild streak. Once I even wagered a castle against a fellow and lost. Oh, the rashness of youth. Better do the honourable thing and build it now, though, don't you think? 4,000 coins. Oh, bloody yes.
Jolly Roger.
Mind your building! It's progressing. Processing time. 1 clay pit can supply 2 brick factories at once. Open up a second brick factory to optimize production. Okay.
Have you heard the expression, a stitch in time saves 9?
What? Deliver 26 bricks? Okay. So we do need a second clay factory. Whoopsie. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, who are you? Hello.
Will you work your magic for us? What we do so love to see.
Drill. Whipped and trade union. Productivity and maintenance cost.
With a light this morning, I was.
Help us out, will you, boss?
Thank you. Very, very much.
Not bad for a big boss.
Very nice.
I have discovered some inefficiencies we ought to address.
You can equip items at the
Hurry,
trade
damn you!
union that will affect every production building in its range in very interesting ways. What? 25k? 25.5? No, we're not going to build that. It's too expensive, girl. No, just can't do that. But what we can do is take one last look into the Queen's Ambassador's Island. Because the episode is over. This looks like a dashing boat. I'm sorry. I am enjoying Anno because it's beautiful. If you like attention to detail, there is so much beauty in this series of games. It's almost ridiculous. Bye bye.